Debunking Cosmic Armor Superman for DC Comics.
Okay, CAS is not 4D. We're gonna break down this misinformation right now. For starters, we're gonna begin here in the sphere of the gods, and then we're gonna move all the way up to the monitor sphere. Within the DC book, it states this about the sphere of the gods. The sphere of the gods' magical actions in every universe are powered by an all-encompassing energy field, which also provides non-geographical subdimensional locations for godly paradises, mystic realms, arcane planes, and pocket realities. While existing outside of time, all such regions of the local multiverse can be accessed from within the sphere of the gods. Okay, so what I just read, what makes it outer-versal? Okay, so according to the DC book, the sphere is powered by an all-encompassing energy field that fuels every magical action across the multiverse. And guess what? It is completely outside of time and contains subdimensional, non-geographical realms like godly paradises or mystic planes. That means these realms transcend space and time, and they operate on a conceptual, higher dimensional level. Also, this is a place where living ideas exist. Right, so Batman 702, written by Grant Morrison and Tony Daniel. Batman within this comic clearly states the new gods are incredibly powerful living ideas from a kind of platonic archetypal world. I know, people are gonna say that Batman is just making a knowledge claim, so we're gonna use the Multiversity Guidebook to prove that the Sphere of the Gods is an archetypal platonic realm. This is the absolute multiversity. It's a comic book and a guidebook. So right here we have a rough sketch drawn by Grant Morrison. It's the blueprint to the multiversal map. And right here is the God Sphere, or the Sphere of the Gods. And it is described as a wide yellow black ring around the packed earths, depicts the archetypal circle or platonic realm inhabited by personified cosmic principles, the living gods and pantheons of the DCU, such as the Greek gods of Olympus and any other pantheons we've verified are in the DCU. This is the ring of platonic or archetypal forces, the ring of duality. Light versus dark, good versus evil, youth versus age, this versus that, etc. So yeah, an outer-versal platonic realm. Now the next part that transcends the sphere of the gods is limbo, and that place is messed up. Now within the DC book, it states that limbo is a dimension that exists outside the time stream and physical realities. You have other statements about limbo saying that it's metaphysical, insubstantial holding regions for souls, and it's also connected to the phantom zone, which is a timeless barrier, connected to purgatory, where's that? Yes, a metaphysical region where souls are assessed. And on the map it says home of the lost and forgotten of the Ori. Limbo is the furthest edge of the manifest DC universe. This is where matter and memory break down. Dimensions in DC has two definitions. Alright, so we'll check out plane. It says sea dimension or realm. Realm, a plane or dimension usually magical in nature. So this part's going to be quick and important to note. Magic, a natural primal force able to influence events and beings without resource to the physical world. Now, dimension, a portion of reality containing space, matter, and energy separated from others by some physical difference in these elements. The universe is the dimension that Earth shares with other planets, stars, and galaxies. Earth-like dimensions possess a similar makeup, physical properties, and laws of physics as Earth's dimension. Alien dimensions differ in physical properties and laws. Mystical dimensions are primarily governed by magic. So in DC, they have two different ways of defining dimensions. To be quite brief with the first definition of dimensions, these are geometrical numbered dimensions. And these are traditionally, spatial temporal dimensions like length, width, height, time, so 3D to 4D. They describe physical space and how objects live and exist within it. The second one for dimensions are plane of existence. So for example, you have the fifth dimension and the sixth dimension. These are places that transcend all of the infinite physical universes and infinite dimensions. Yes, DC does have infinite dimensions. Okay, so this is within the DC guidebook right here. Okay, across infinite dimensions, alternate planes, and interlinked realms, including barren regions such as limbo or the bleed. So you have the sphere of the gods, which is literally outerversal, and the reason why it's outerversal is because it's stated to be outside of time, and they have subdimensional non-geographical areas that are literally outside of space. They're not bound by space or time. They transcend infinite dimensions, which are located below them. And then you have limbo, which is basically a place that doesn't even exist. It's not spatial, it's not physical, it's transcending the God sphere. And then you have the monitor sphere, which transcends limbo. You have like outer to mid to high outer, like multitudes of outerversal realms within DC. Once you break through the bleed, you're reaching outerversal realms. Okay, so in the end, I think it's a clear-cut case that CAS would literally scale to high outerversal, based off of the evidence, based off of the fact that he was fighting Mandrak, and Mandrak was literally throwing hyper stories at him, and the story of Superman was literally keeping him alive, and it's just all conceptual and metaphysical in nature, and they transcend other metaphysical realms and realms that literally eat narratives. They literally transcend all of that shit. So yeah, he scales to high outer. When somebody says CAS only scales to 4D and that Goku can solo, they're completely ignoring how the cosmology works. That's the end of that. CAS does not scale to 4D. He scales at high outerversal.